Oh, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The War for Wildemount. We're here a little bit late, but we are here. So, last session, our heroes had fought through the cave system and made their way out, rested with Amari's new gift that he has created. And as he had sheltered everybody from this giant gnoll attack that was coming through with Gadstock leading them, you guys went through the door and hid. You guys were able to sneak away, but noticing that there was a bunch of gnolls just strewn out dead everywhere. And as you guys entered back into the cave system to explore more, you found out that Gadstock had killed these followers in anger and had taken whatever item that was in a chest. But however, when you guys were down there, you all found, Lesia found an idol of the Raven Queen.
She wanted me to take it.
Maybe not.
The Raven wanted me to take it. That's what I'm going with.
That's what your interpretation. That's what you've
Absolutely.
interpreted.
Absolutely.
And as you guys had left, when the cave system started filling up with water again, a loud screech was heard throughout the caves as you guys left. Once you guys had exited out, you looked across to see the city and to kind of check your surroundings. Darminicus, it was Darminicus, correct, that found the group?
Yes.
Darminicus, when he was looking around the horizon, had seen this large, massive force of goblins, gnolls, and half-orcs moving around the lake, making their way slowly towards the city of Trostenwald. And as you guys noticed them moving, you all had the idea of heading to Aldus's house, who is Ahab's cousin. So, we begin with you guys on the move, moving throughout this thick forest, trying to reach a small cabin. Who's leading the little group?
I guess mostly it'd probably be me because I'm the one who sort of mentioned it.
Medic spotted it all.
It makes sense to me.
I am.
Definitely not me. I'm a tiefling.
Lesia will also be up.
Okay. So whoever is leading, make a survival roll, please.
Right enough.
I will help.
Alright. So that'd be just survival with advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright. Just making sure I have all these correct before.
No worries.
Tossin! No!
What have you?
But I can't see
I
it.
don't see anything.
I see nothing.
Yeah,
Either. Oh, here we go.
there it goes.
Oh my god! What the
No!
Oh, gee.
That is impossible. That is
You
Uh,
You made two net 20s and now this.
Oh, feels bad.
We're running the wrong direction.
Come on, Red, we can't get lost, though. We
That-
can't get lost.
That is true.
But
He
that's
cannot
for
be
me.
lost.
You cannot be lost. However, you can take everybody in the opposite direction.
Son of a gun.
Gets sidetracked and starts wandering.
You guys start
Alright.
you guys start following Darmanicus throughout the forest, and he guides you through this little section until make a perception roll, Darmanicus, and anybody who wishes to, I guess, too.
Does not seem right.
Oh, he pointed it out clearly.
Yep, that's hot. Good job, man.
So, those of you that got above a, it's nighttime, correct right now, right? Yes.
Yeah.
It
This
is.
is morning, I thought.
Or is it?
Yeah,
It's-
it was the new
it's morning,
day. We only spent like an hour down there. So.
Yeah, it's the morning. That's why that is. Then, those of you that rolled above a 14 are able to see a small kind of like scouting group of gnolls and goblins that are just like on the edge of this other forest across this clearing. Right before you guys just go across the clearing to get to the other side, you all notice them there.
Fuck, have we been going the wrong way? I swear this all was right.
About how far are these away from us?
They're about, I'd have to say, 120 feet.
Okay, and about how many can we?
About 12 of them. They don't seem to see you guys at all. They seem to like have their backs kind of towards you. Sometimes one or two of them are like looking in that direction of the forest that you guys are in. But
Are they moving?
for the most part, no, they're staying in one position.
Once they're here, leave.
Unless we are going the wrong way, in which case we turn around.
Are we lost?
No, no.
Make a survival roll, tourism, or Demetrius, sorry.
Alright.
You start looking around, and you are now remembering you kind of ducked a little bit north, and went around the opposite way. But it's all making sense to you now, so you kind of like have regained your bearings. You know that the way to where Ahab had told you would probably be behind you.
You see, Marcus, all we had to do was just make sure that the enemy wasn't, all surprisingly. We just wanted to check up on them,
Mm-hmm. Now lead us the right way.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Do we not wish to take them out?
Better to save our strength for the main force.
Yeah, we might not have time for that.
True, I suppose.
The quicker we can get the warning to the town, the better.
Hmm. Yes, I suppose. They are coming with these people, return or not.
Let us go then.
How far is it to
Far
the town
away.
from here?
Not too far, if I recall.
Let's hurry up.
You guys continue. Darmanicus with that 17, you would have successfully led everybody to a little road. You assume leads somewhere to the shoreline of the lake because of positioning. And as you guys get closer, you guys start seeing a little cottage, and you guys see a man out on the dock with a few boats and like one little sailboat that's kind of folded down, and you guys see a woman out like tending her garden.
There.
Hold on, let me just show you.
Weird. Random woman?
Random.
There, kill her.
What?
Kidding.
I knew it. He's evil.
Yes, he has a probably wife. That monster.
Oh,
I gotta zoom out. There we go.
wow.
Is that Gadstalk in disguise?
In the sky. I don't see anything.
What?
See,
Maybe
So I was
go ahead
talking
and talk to him.
yeah, so I'm gonna just wave my hand and try to yell out like, "Hello, hello,
Come on, he has boats.
all this."
The man kind of like turns around and starts walking in your direction, and the woman kind of goes out, comes over as well.
I'm
As he
gonna.
gets, go ahead.
Oh, I said I was gonna keep an eye on the forest to make sure that we don't get ambushed while we're discussing.
Make a perception run. You look around. You don't see anything.
Anymore, don't hear anything, but yeah.
You don't hear anything either.
I'm still gonna kind of keep here while they discuss
Okay.
in case.
And as you guys get closer, all this kind of, oi, that's me. Who's it that you're asking? Who's this that knows me?
Good day to you. As we hail from your cousin, Ahab. He initially brought us over from Trostenwald up here last night. And he has dropped and mentioned your name in case of for us to transport ourselves back to Trostenwald.
It's an urgent matter. We need your boat, and we need him now.
Well, I can ferry you across. However, it won't be cheap.
The town is under attack, for crying out loud. People are gonna die.
Probably why it won't be cheap. People don't want to take their boats into a town that's under attack. What are you asking for? Perhaps we can work out the deal.
We're not here to scare you or anything.
I'm asking for 15 gold a person.
Why would it matter per person if we're all going to take the same boat at the same time?
You all look like you have coin.
And you look like a man without a moral.
I look like a man who's trying to make some money.
There might be no town to spend them in.
I don't go to the town anyway. If it burns, fuck it. We take care of ourselves out here.
Well, then you might be next. They're not gonna stop at the town. Come on, Dominicus, we're gonna take the boats anyway.
Aldous, please. Marcus, please.
One of you, or both of you, can make a persuasion, or Marcus, if you're trying to intimidate.
I am intimidating.
Yeah.
All right, are you intimidating? Okay. It could
More
be
fun to watch.
persuasion. Waiting.
I'm trying to find. Oh crap! All right, let's roll for that.
I think you're persuading more than anything, though, Marcus. That's the thing.
No, I'm not.
Think
Because I'm gonna tell him. We're gonna take your boat, whether you like it or not. Come on, get in the boats, everyone.
He's gonna fight you. He walks over and he grabs this axe that's just like wedged into the stump, and he's like a big dude, a big burly dude, like probably some sort of logger. And he starts walking over. You ain't gonna take nothing over my dead body, you asshole.
So Marcus draws his sword.
I'm gonna get both of them.
Well, come and stop me then.
Yeah. None is just gonna walk up at a casual pace, 15 gold in his hand, and hold it out to them. We are
This
willing
is
to pay.
stupid.
This is a waste of time for us.
There are gnolls and goblins right over there scouting around. Do you want to stick around here?
Yes, he might still be here. You stay here with your coin. I hope they catch up with you.
Taking care of ourselves enough.
We'll see.
Make a persuasion check, Lycia.
So he's not intimidated by the 21?
He's intimidated, but he's like fucking scared. But he wants to. It's like some dude who's he's trying to protect his property still. That's the thing.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So, like, even if he like I'm telling you, if I was scared, I'd still try to protect my property.
19 on the persuasion.
He looks back behind him to his wife. She seems kind of visibly nervous and upset, and then you hear the door open, and this little boy comes out. He looks like he's like about 4.
Yeah, when Marcus sees that, he sheaths his sword really quickly.
And like the little kid just runs up to his mom, like kind of like, just like, Mom, what's happening? What's happening? She's just like, shush, dear, shush, shush. Just takes him and goes inside. Aldous just kind of looks at you, Marcus, very angrily.
I'm in the middle, just making sure.
Look, Aldous, your brother, Captain Ahab. We met him on the docks on the other side of the river. He gave us a trip to the side. We have done what we can here, but he told us to come find you if we needed aid. But I did not expect you to be standoffish. If we showed up unwelcomed or intimidatingly, that's not the case. We just would like to get boats across to the other side. You may not care about the city of Trostenwald, but we care about the innocent lives that are there. So it is within our best interest to get across as fast as we can so we can help them.
All this, you don't have to believe us, but you've probably heard stories about the lake and the monsters that were there. We stopped that. You may believe us or not, but we did something about it.
Don't
And
have
all we
time
ask is
for
to
this.
write back.
Aldous will look over. Not been standoffish. This man wants to take my ship, my boat. You can walk for all I care. He points at Marcus.
I will not.
Then you'll pay double. You alone.
Or I may give you cold steel. You choose.
Then you're a murderer. You might as well cut me down now, and if you do, I'll give you a fight, you son of a bitch.
Alright, I bring it on.
Marcus,
Step aside,
listen to me.
Dominicus.
Listen to me. Listen to me right now.
He's challenging a knight.
When I'm Yeah,
Walk
and
up there.
and a whole goddamn army is challenging a city of innocent,
Both of you
probably
idiots
drunk
get
over.
to challenge each other. Don't make you regret your. I'm sure we can work this out. Let me go talk to the man alone. Give me a minute. All of you stay here and shut your mouth.
Alright,
Come on,
hurry
friend.
up.
I won't hurt you.
Marcus, where's the better honor than honoring in this fight or the fight that we're going to get to?
The honor is on the other side of the lake. We need to get there.
Right.
And this man is standing in front of us. Not giving us his
And to
ships.
try to get
Who's this
just
man
get-
think he is? He just comes over demanding things.
You
A
better
free
shut
pass.
your mouth right now.
Where's the kid at? Back in the house.
Back in the
Anyway,
house.
so
Yeah.
If the wife and kid, they're scared. They went inside. They can hear Marcus and him yelling. The eldest hasn't moved. He does not seem interested in talking at all right now.
Look, the greater fight is over there. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm not doing this for you. Damned, I'm not doing this for anyone else, and I'm pointing at everyone else. But I'm doing it for him. I'm doing it for that child. And I'm doing it for Trostenwald. I'm not doing anything for myself anymore.
Then we need to get there.
Right. And all we have to do is shut our mouths and let's go.
If I had my men, I would have to string him up.
We tuck our heads down.
Brother
and
Marcus,
we merge
you
up.
don't have your men. You have us. Your party that you were assigned to, okay? And if we think for a second that we're going to protect the city or a town, being as dysfunctional as we are, there's no way, okay? We'll probably be strung up by some gnolls by the morning if you continue to cause issues with the rest of the group, okay? You're honestly a very difficult person, and I hate to see it because I really tried to understand you, but it's so difficult. You flip-flop back and forth. It's so difficult to see what your honor is. I don't know where you stand on a lot of situations.
Wait, are you questioning my honor?
Yes,
Is that what is
I
happening
am.
here?
Lesia just walks up to Aldous, drops 10 platinum and 5 gold in his hands. Let's fucking go.
He just starts shifting. He puts his axe shoulders on his shoulder. Starts looking through the gold and platinum. Gives a little side eye at Alicia. And gives a stank eye and kind of spits at the ground, looking at Marcus. White hair.
If there's somewhere for your wife and son to go to safety, I would recommend doing so. The knolls are close.
He looks like he takes that into pretty heavy consideration, considering your persuasion roll, and kind of gives a nod and walks back inside after handing him all the platinum and gold.
Amari tenses up. He puts his hands up there, up by his just above his shoulders, and looks at Marcus. Marcus, you may cut me down here, but if you do so, then I would have never considered you a knight to begin with.
I am not interested in cutting you down, Amari. I need to get to these innocent people. And this man is demanding money for it. Where is the honor in that?
Cut him down. You're going to cut him down.
I want to get to the other side. And I see another obstacle.
Walk around. There's always another way.
I take the fastest way.
And that is your problem, Marcus.
So you want to waste more time? More innocent lives will be lost.
The fastest way would have just pay him and move on.
Honorless.
Honorless
For putting your money above innocent lives, I think there is less honor in that.
Sorry, I didn't hear. What did you say, Lizzie?
Yeah, there was another person talking. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, that was me. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries.
I said you're the one putting your own money over innocent lives.
This isn't about money. I have enough money to buy the house. It's about having honor. Anybody that knows innocent people are about to die and the man wants to profit of it. What do you make of that?
The concept of honor seems very cloudy, in my opinion. I'm
You know,
trying
Marcus,
to figure out where you draw your line.
Do not question my honor, Amari. I do respect you. But that is a line you should not cross.
I'm gonna walk up to Marcus. Say, Mark.
I will back up.
Probably gonna hurt, but we'll know where you stand if you would let me. It'll tickle.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
Well, we're going to see where your honor really lies. Some people say things they don't always mean when they are under pressure. A good way of keeping yourself in check.
I don't follow.
Well, you have to trust.
We really have time for this.
Well,
Well,
we're
so
arguing where I can do it. It takes a second.
All right, get it done then.
I'm gonna cast
Repeat.
Unhinging Inclination.
What is that?
Wait.
Yeah, the potion.
It tells what their alignment is, if they're truthful or agreeing with you or the group, and then it hurts them based on how much different.
Oh, okay.
So,
Jeez Louise.
Basically, a way to
shows the
see like
alignment.
if people are being jerks or not.
so is it something I have to say or tell you?
It's an attack.
Okay, make an attack.
It's got to hit first.
You only really have to make the attack roll if they're trying to avoid
get-
it.
I guess if he's allowing to hit too, so I guess
I
it's
said it was
different.
gonna tickle. It's not like a.
Yeah, I did allow it.
Wait, this spell does not reveal a creature's alignment to you. It just only takes damage if it differs.
Yeah. So if he's, differing from what we all think,
What?
well, not.
Well, what is your
You're not his
alignment
alignment, though.
difference?
Alright,
You're
choose
his.
It's an odd spell.
It's gonna show up different.
It's definitely going to show up different no matter what he is.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm a little confused about it.
Yeah, I
So
don't
he
get it.
differs from you.
But I understand it. I just
Well, additionally, if the target's ideals towards the side, well, yeah, still because it's based off of your.
Yeah, I
It's
just
a
wanted to
bit
see.
weird.
I wanted to see like, are the ideals like, really like, do we really want to like go out and do this, or is there like another solution that we're all being irrational type thing? It's not well worded. The spell. I don't like it.
So like you want to see his true intentions?
Yeah, or like
Hmm.
more like, what is he really like? Why does he want to like push ahead so much instead of like
okay. So
more like why does he want to like
I guess
drive
is it
the?
really about your
okay.
honor? Is this whole thing really about
Yeah,
your
yeah,
honor?
okay,
Kind of
okay.
Yeah,
thing?
sorry, I can't word today.
yeah, it's
no,
cool.
it's okay.
No, I think I get it. So how do I like express that? Is it like my like in a coma?
I'm trying to.
You'll just take damage. Like you like it's like taking a jolt or
Like a
something.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever Mayette's alignment is, if you're different from that either aspect, then you'll take damage.
And what
So I
is
guess
her
it's like
alignment?
DM. So the DM would save, I guess.
Yeah, and she's
So-
neutral, so like
Yeah, you just get a small migraine now as like you place your hand on her palm, on Mayette's palm, Marcus.
Okay.
Like for a second you were holding you held her hand, and then like she's like looking at you nice and calm, and then all of a sudden you get a pretty like hard migraine as roll a 1d4. It's here.
didn't even want to do it at a high level.
Oh, at a higher level, it takes
Nah,
advantage.
I don't want to.
Let's take it as she's holding back.
Yeah, she's holding. Like it's more of like a let's poke.
Okay.
I did notice that if they take 1d4 if they differ in good, neutral, or evil, and another 1d4 if they differ in lawful, neutral, or chaotic. So if he's different in both ways, it'd be 2d4.
Jeez Louise.
If he's different in one way, it'd be 1d4.
I've only
Okay,
made it.
hold on.
I've only made it with 1d4.
Those are crazy.
It's a weird one.
So
Town
if basically if he's lawful good, he takes 2d4. If he's lawful neutral, he takes 1d4.
Right. Yeah. So it depends
Unless
on
he's something completely
If
different.
Maya's just like true neutral, she's just neutral across the board.
Yeah.
This is so
Okay.
confusing. Just give me the damn damage.
No, I tried to be nice.
He told you to roll the
I
damage.
really tell her what she wants to know
Yeah.
either.
You take
Oh,
you gotta roll it still. You gotta roll the 2d4s because it's different on both ends because you're true neutral. You are.
Hurting
okay.
pretty memories before we even get into it.
And I knew last week's like rift was going to cause issues.
I didn't want to cause issues.
I mean,
But
this
you're
seems to
throwing
be
fuel at the fire.
This,
You gotta roll it. You
this
gotta
is
roll
a
it.
different fire that's being built right now. Honestly.
I didn't know he was like that. I swear.
Somebody roll the damage, please.
Yeah, what's happening right now?
I was asking my aunt to.
Oh, God.
2d4.
No, don't worry. I can fix it. Yeah.
So-
It's a prick.
So I tell
Huh.
you. Oh wow, max damage. Thank you.
You get a headache when you're holding. You hold her hand, and then just like after you release your hand and like grab on your head, it just goes away. But you take 4 psychic
Gonna
damage.
pull my hand back. The heck? That wasn't supposed to happen.
What?
I thought you said you really cared about people.
You thought you said what?
I thought you said you cared about these people.
But he does.
Well, clearly you're thinking about something else other than their safety.
It is all
Is
tied
that
together.
what the situation is? I am still confused. That's the thing. Is
I
it just
don't know. Wait,
generality,
what
or
is
is it for the situation? Are you trying to find out?
For
Because
the
then I feel
situation.
I don't
that's
think
like
that
an
will-
insight check. I think
Uh,
that's like
I
an
don't think
insight.
that's
Yeah.
still just to identify like intentions, you know.
Yeah, this
Towards
is
the
alignment
general-
overall.
Yeah, it's like their alignment overall. Not I don't because it's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
It would be kind of overpowered, you know, because that's
It's
where
a
like
weird
other spells could come in. Yeah, I guess. You
Let's
could, you
ignore
could
that.
try like an insight check though. Maybe that would.
Yeah,
I
that-
would be
that
doing the run
be-
right now if no one actually cared, honestly. I would be doing
Roll
one,
an
but
insight check.
he doesn't.
Oh, no worries.
So do I take the damage or not?
No,
Ignore it.
Amari is
No,
terrified inside right now. by the way.
Bad spell is bad.
That's fine. Shoot.
Well, it just didn't happen. So
That's not a bad spell. It probably is good in like certain circumstances.
Oh, son of a
Yeah, no,
bitch. I
it's-
want to detect chaos and order.
Oh,
Is that it? Okay.
Alright.
let me see that then. We'll post that. You can
Yeah,
still
post-
use that.
What's
I
that?
mean, yeah, well, what is it? What is that spell?
Probably the first level.
Yeah, it's a first level. You determine the nature of creatures within range and how they conform to social norms relating to their alignment. And they project an aura based on their ideas of what they want.
All creatures within range?
Say. But
So
Creatures will have auras
Oh,
about them relating to their
details.
alignment. And Chris lawful aura.
okay,
is
so
society.
so Okay,
That's everybody. It pops up on everyone.
I guess you're able. Yeah, when you pop
Huh.
that, you're able to
Let's say
see
anything.
everybody's.
No,
Okay.
she sees everyone's. Okay.
So there. Yeah, that works.
Should we all describe our aura?
That's the real spell there. See,
Do we
no,
all-
I
do
would have
we
been
all-
confused too. I would have been like, I have one spell
Yeah.
somewhere.
Can we all explain our aura then?
Yes, please, because
Sure.
I don't want to explain
Go
it.
ahead, Marcus, you go first.
So how do you
Well,
explain
I
an
mean-
aura?
Well, it says
Um,
on there like it's like a crisp, lawful aura, and neutral's more like muddled because it's in balance. Chaotic aura could be like jagged and whatnot. You could describe it in any way you want. Like for example, Amari's aura is it's this like it's like a pure color, and it kind of just floats around him. It's muddled in a way. It has a lot of different colors inside of it, sort of like a prism. But there's like a tinge of purity to it as well. So you can tell that he does care about innocence and whatnot. He doesn't like to commit crime. So
Thank
there
you.
is-
That was my goal.
Yeah, there's like
Okay,
a,
okay.
Terribly.
yeah, it's
Okay.
muddled. It's like a prism
So
of colors.
sorry.
And whatnot. Like every now and then, even because it's like an aura, you know, every now and then it turns jagged, but then it rounds itself out. You know, it's
Don't
crisp
worry.
every now and then, but it just shifts randomly.
Don't worry, mate.
Stuff like
Still,
that.
I feel so bad.
this
don't
is
worry.
cool.
No, your
Cool.
idea is really cool. Really cool.
I think it's cool. I think it's
Yeah.
cool, and I mean,
Yeah, I was wanting it to work. That's why that's why we were trying to figure it out. You know,
I'm
'cause
glad,
I really
I'm glad
wanted-
we got it. Yeah.
yeah, I really wanted it to work.
So you don't have to like exactly give your, you know, or like
Okay.
You're
And,
lying, but
and
kinda
I'd say
just
like colors
describe it the way-
too. It could be like color coded too.
That's what I
maybe,
mean. Like mine's like a prism in a way. It changes colors, it becomes jagged, and then it smooths itself out and crisps. But it has a tinge of purity to it as
And
well.
also, it's
Yeah.
only chaos and to lawful. It has nothing to do with good to evil.
Okay.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Okay.
It has
All
nothing.
right. So it has nothing to do with good or evil, just chaos and lawful. But so you would see probably smooth auras around everybody, but no.
So yeah, Nahon's aura being called the fuck out here.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's
I don't
okay, man.
I
Just a
think
bunch
even
of triangles.
Let's
sticking in
use
different
lawful,
directions.
right?
I'm excited.
No, Lesia is not. Lesia
No?
has a jagged aura that kind of smooth, like Amari's is kind of leaning halfway between jagged and muddled.
Okay, so yeah,
Neutral
fucking
buddies.
yeah. There's no jaggedness on on Marcus's. That shit is straight as a fucking line.
Wow.
And then like maybe a few jags at like one parts, but like for the most part, it's just like that shit is so awful. It's not even funny.
Yeah. So
So
since
after
I,
half an hour of that, sorry.
No worries.
We're
Don't
all
worry.
standing here while
It
my
was
head's
a
like,
Hold on,
I'm like, wait, that was the wrong one. That was the wrong one. Hold on. Let me get this other one.
yeah. So in case you guys are curious, Nahon's aura is it's kind of like a sun. It's blindingly bright, and it almost seems agitated in a way. By the order of the spell, I'll say it is kind of shaped like a sun as well, and that it seems very jagged and very kind of warbling, and to put it bluntly, chaotic. It kind of shifts in color anywhere from blood red to anywhere to like a sun yellow. There's definitely a lot of chaotic energy.
You see everybody staring at you.
Let me.
Can we see that, or is this just my yet?
No, it's just for my head.
Yeah,
She's
sorry.
gonna
Like
look at
standing
Nahon
there.
and wink.
Okay.
Not her
Actually,
head.
I have a better way to describe Lesia's aura. Okay, so it's
Perfect.
pretty muddled.
Yeah, I
on,
didn't know we could use
like,
colors, so I'm gonna do mine too.
okay, on the outside, it's like kind of muddled and it's pretty calm, seemingly. But on the inside, it's like jagged and spiking out all over the place and very violent seeming.
Damn it, you! Damn it! That was my dude. Me and Les are the same person. I swear to God. Yeah, same thing. Mine is like it's similar to that, but it's like a dark blue color. I would say it just kind of floats about him, smooth on the outside, but it jags off every now and then in certain situations. But in the inside, like Lesia's, it is also just a like triangles just slamming together in different locations. You know, it's just different prisms and shapes, jaggedness, a lot of chaos in the middle, like Lesia's.
Lesia's inner aura seems to be staring at you.
Is
What about Dominicus?
Amari's
I'm
is interestingly trying to hide away.
I'm trying to figure this out in a way, because I would say it'd be more. I'm trying to read this and.
It's mostly about lawful versus chaotic, but you can also add a bit of neutral good in there as well if you want.
Yeah. I'm hoping I'll be explaining this correctly, but it'll be sort of like, I guess was like muddled in a sense because of like treading between. I mean, because yeah, that's why. Because again, he's just more. It's more neutral, but at the same time, it wavers above sort of like a good kind of thing. I don't. You stumped me. I don't know how to write this.
I think we get it though. I think it's okay.
Because me explaining it, that is more exposition of why besides describing it actually what it is.
I get you. It's
Alright.
probably very
I
Disturbed?
feel
Maybe a
I feel like
disturbed?
the Minicus's color would be like a darker green, maybe, but sometimes it shifts to lighter colors.
I guess I do want to say, like, if there is an aura, there's something hidden deep within the aura. Again, you get like an outer appearance and then sort of an inner piece, but then
Yeah.
you know there's something screwed up within
Disturbed.
it. Something's disturbed, yes.
Yeah.
But the physical outlook of it seems normal in the sense of being, semi-balanced between the both ends.
Yes.
Okay.
How I imagine it.
Yeah.
So did
Color-wise,
Color-wise, what would you say?
color-wise, Lesia's outer aura is kind of like a midnight blue kind of color. Inside, very, very red.
Mari's just all blue. It's like
So-
darker blue, navy blue.
Did Mayette take Marcus's hand?
Oh, guess she didn't need it. Sure, she would have to do the detect chaos.
Mhm.
You guys are just holding hands and staring into each other's eyes.
And now it's really
Lovingly.
awkward.
Meaningfully.
When Mayette is looking at Marcus in Marcus's eyes, suddenly you see a very like a softness in his eyes. Something.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
His heart goes doki doki.
The Grinch's heart waking up.
The hard man
No,
is the heart of a lover.
It's not. No, it's not love. It's just like you see like a sincere softness in his eyes that you normally don't see because you did this.
Just
Alright.
waiting for this guy to come out and get his book.
Cool.
Yep.
Nice.
It's been a while.
I just
This
took so many goddamn notes.
These guys are just like standing outside in front of the door. We're just kind of like, what the fuck,
Are
man?
they? They're still back in the house, right?
Take your vote
Yeah,
now, man.
I'm allowing a little moment afterward.
So Marcus is gonna draw his hand back quickly. Are you satisfied now? Can we go?
Should be soon.
Well, I know your heart is in the right. Remember, we don't always, want to push things. Sometimes there's more than one situation we're not seeing. Maybe these people have another motive for needing this money, as Lesia said, or perhaps, they might screw us over.
I
The
understand
worst
that.
that could happen is we make their situation better and we help ourselves in the process.
I do not care about these people right now because more people's lives are on stake.
Well,
we need
we
to
have to
get
care
there.
about these people because these people are the only ones around who are going to give us the chance for us to care about others.
Let's get it done.
Okay.
Can we get the boat now?
Take a step back.
I kind of look over at the door.
Didn't he get his money already?
Yes, he's probably sitting things up with his wife. He will be gone for some time.
Why are we
He's
waiting for
not
him?
though.
We could just take the boat and sail away.
Do you even know how to?
I don't know how to sail.
He would not get his back is the issue.
Is it locked?
I can sail it.
So, as you guys are waiting about, the door kicks open. All right. My family's coming with us. So everybody, be on your behavior. And that's like, his wife steps out. Everybody looks like they're in traveling gear, and they have like things packed up on their backpacks and such. And the kid is like standing next to his mom, just like in his little traveler's gear, like yeah.
I'm
And he
gonna make
just
a
like,
perception
go ahead.
just in case I hear anything coming, since it's been a bit.
You start listening in, and you hear snaps in the bushes over beyond in the tree line. And you start to hear.
They're close. We need to go.
Really? Shit.
Ready?
Let's just get our crossbow out.
Sir, we should get going soon.
Come on
Is
to
it
the boat.
like over this way?
Oh, over here, the bottom, straight south.
To the
Alright, I look in that direction. I was like, we need to go now.
And as you all say that, Aldous just says, "All right." What is his name? Oh, yeah.
She's also gonna kind of move, so she's standing in front of the kid.
Yes.
Let's move. Move. Get to the boat. Come on.
All right.
Come on,
Oh,
Amari.
we will follow.
And as you guys start running, he goes to the
Everyone
boat.
first.
It's kind of like it's beached, and it's larger than the rest of them. The boats, the rest just seem like little canoes, but he's trying to set this big one up. He's like, "Come on, help me! I need this pushed off."
Come on, Mayette, go.
Okay.
Mark,
Let's
you're coming.
see is helping.
Just
All right.
run
I
over.
will as well.
You all hear.
Amari's gonna stand there. Wait.
So Marcus started pushing with all his might.
Yep, same. Athletics?
As gnolls and goblins pop out, and they have bows and arrows.
So Marcus
Yeah,
will
I'll turn.
run up here, and then he will draw his shield.
Amari
Come on.
is gonna he's gonna stand there and put both of his hands out, and he's gonna look back towards the rest of the group and say, "Hurry, get on the ship. I'll hold them off." And then he is going to cast. He's gonna say, "Sapium Koichi," boom, and then it's fucking the wrong one. Oh, hold on, I clicked the wrong spell. There, that one.
Welcome to being me.
The barricade just pops up.
There we go. Perfect.
40 feet high, 40 feet long across. Just pops up.
Oh, that's a bigger shield.
Now
Isn't
that's
it?
beautiful.
All right,
Yes, we
go.
have some cover. Get on the ship. Let's
Okay,
go.
Hold on. Draw it from me, please.
Alright.
Probably diagonally.
Hopping on the boat.
like-
40 feet. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Can you guys mark that for me? Those two squares.
I have the left hand.
Okay. Thank you.
Here.
Okay, there-
Oh,
sorry.
don't
There we
draw
go.
it.
So-
Okay,
Just like
that's
put
fine.
it like put
What
it.
color?
put it-
It's this like transparent thing.
Yeah,
What
it's
does it look
like a transparent white color, just like shoom, pops up in front of us. It kind of curves towards the top and towards the bottom. But you see Amari with his hand out as he turns around and starts heading back towards the boat where the rest of the group is.
All right. Roll initiative now, everybody.
Okay. Let's see.
Hey!
Cool. All right. Not every day I get a nat 19 on initiative.
Ooh,
I'm gonna sit in the back and do
Ah.
nothing.
you have advantage.
No,
Group.
fuck.
Hey, not bad.
I'm
I'm
Better than
impressed.
7.
So, final check. Can we just walk right through the barrier if we want to?
The wall provides full color. Yeah, and only creatures you allow can pass through it. So all of you guys can. Yeah.
Alright.
But they can.
You can shoot through it as well, right?
No.
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 Yeah,
Then
just
you guys-
walk through it, fire,
Full
and then
cover.
walk back.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah. I use physics. Just big ol' arch.
I cast physics.
Physics.
Oh God. Okay. Known. What do you
All
do?
right. I need to calculate this because I'm pretty sure my crossbow's range is.
And it's super fucking hard to hit this barrier, by the way.
Yeah, dude. God.
Well, it doesn't have much health, so you know.
Sure.
Alright, my crossbow's range is. Oh! No, I can hit that fucking thing. Yeah, so instead of ruining the surprise, I'm just gonna move a little around the barrier and shoot around it. These are some tougher gnolls, yeah?
Those are just goblin archers.
Gobos and
so-
gnolls.
And the gnolls are just regulars. They don't have. I use the regular token just really quickly. Sorry.
Alrighty.
The archer.
Yeah, so for the archers, I will definitely. First, I don't think my sneak attack has a range to it, so yeah, insightful fighting. Insight from one of the gobos.
This guy, right?
Yep, deception from him, gotta beat that.
Nope, not even close.
Didn't think so. Have fun with this,
That
you
hits.
bastard.
And
yeah.
okay, so you aim the crossbow. He just kind of runs up, tries about right before he positions himself. You just hit him straight in the face. His head just shoots back, and his feet go over him like you kind of just caught it. You just shot him back almost.
You hit him straight in his stupid bitch face.
Just
no one
collapses.
just kind of hisses in front of Bristwill as he steps back behind the barrier. That'll be my turn.
Nice.
Okay.
Get the civilians on board.
The gnolls, they're gonna light their arrows, and they're gonna aim at the house, and they're gonna fire.
Seriously.
3 fire arrows just hit the top of this thatch roof. It's not brick, it's thatch.
Hmm.
And like the hay and everything on top just starts to catch.
Oh no. This asshole's house is burning down.
Yeah, what a shame.
Amari.
Amari is gonna turn around. And he's gonna book it to the fucking boat. Gonna run over here, leap over, or just like step over, I guess, onto the boat.
On a rowboat or just on
Well,
the boat?
The boat, I guess. What
Boat is still beached. Like people who want to move it, they have to use an athletics to help Aldous.
Okay. Okay. Well. See, I hate you for making me use spells before a big fight. So
You could just use
I
cantrip.
am just gonna use
Cantrip.
a good old cantrip. I'm gonna cantrip it out. I'll step back here to kind of defend. Actually, I'll stay like behind it. I don't want to be near Marcus though because he's a meanie head.
Hey.
Go here.
I can hear you.
Wow. We just proved he's not. Come on.
He's a meanie.
He's more pure than anyone.
It's a meanie. Dude. I don't want to.
Wait,
So
he's
pure,
the
we're actually all
right.
assholes.
But I can hit this one down here. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at that one. Sarum Flamma. Phew.
Okay.
Nice.
Projectiles can't go through it, but magic
Oh wait,
can.
no, yeah, I can't shoot anything.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, yeah, you just go. And
You
just
can
like,
move around the barrier.
Yeah, I will. You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll. Where was I? Move like over here, shoot, and then come back. But it doesn't do anything. So.
Okay.
Your
yeah,
fireball
you're-
should actually do 2d10 now in the future.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hmm.
I
You
don't need
throw
to
it.
change
And it totally just goes over his shoulder, and he just looks over. Ah!
That'll do it.
All right, Marcus.
Okay, so when Sir Marcus saw the wall, he's like, "Okay, everybody back! Get the civilians on board." So you said the boat was beached?
Yeah, we have to push it.
Yeah.
that way.
He's gonna run up there. Get your child inside the boat, and he's gonna start pushing.
You gotta succeed 3 times. So 3 successful athletics rolls.
Good luck, buddy.
Hey,
That's one.
You just
Just
start
one.
grab. Oh, okay. You were rolling too many times. You have to roll.
Okay.
It's one per
I thought
person.
you said
Per
three.
turn.
Go.
We have to do like 3 just in
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
3 separate successes.
Yes.
That's good.
Sorry, I should have said that. Thank you, Lucia. That is the proper way. Yes. But you start pushing and it just starts becoming undocked. Good job. Bless you.
All right, Leslie is also gonna work on pushing the boat. Here we go. 13.
That just makes it.
Oh, thank you.
As
Wow.
pushing, and it just like you kind of slip a little as you were pushing, as a little bit of like ash starts getting in your eyes from the burning house. Other than that, Mayette, you're when you look out, like behind you, like as you're like on top of the boat, when Leslie and Marcus are pushing, you what do you do?
They're pushing. I'm on the boat, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like it.
Perfect. Okay. Actually, that's very good. I am going to. Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna walk over to the edge of the boat. And then I'm going to look at Lesia and Marcus, and I'm gonna just kind of reach my hand down a little bit, whip it up, and then just cast a quick little blessing at them. Like, and I'm just gonna yell, "Get us out of here!"
I'm trying.
And then I don't.
You can grab the kid, and if you want to.
That won't help us on our skill checks. Just that's what you're...
No, I will give it to Darvidic, Lesia, and Mark.
Okay.
I don't think that'll help them on their skill checks. Only attack rolls.
It won't. Guidance is for skill check.
If only.
Plus is attack rolls.
Oh, that's
it's a bless, regardless.
It's a bless. I was still blessed. Still want to
Be happy we're blessed.
You
I
were
have to jump out of the boat,
still
run across, and touch. Like,
True.
take
Okay.
blessing.
All right. Does that end your turn?
I'm gonna pull up my light crossbow and just ready.
Okay.
That's
Darminicus.
All right, seeing everything go down, he just runs things as the fastest thing out. Shit's hitting the fan. So, seeing everyone past him to push the boat, he goes and does that last push. Oh, he assumes is a little nudge.
All right. Go for it.
Dude, we need you.
Please.
You start pushing, and it's just not going anywhere, and you guys are pushing. And as you are doing that, Aldous just yells, "No! Fuck!" And just starts running towards the house, and his wife, Marianne, just starts yelling, "Aldous! Aldous!"
Could I probably asked this before, but could I use my attack of opportunity to try to grapple him?
Can you do that with an attack of opportunity?
Not typically. It's up to you whether I can right now.
I say yes, but it'll forgo like an action for
my next action.
Your up-content thing, yeah. But you still have a bonus action and movement. I'd say.
Sure.
If it, but go ahead. Roll an ath. Well, to grapple. It's a
contested athletics. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Which I am much weaker in, actually. But apparently rolls are with me.
God damn. Dude, you got so lucky because you rolled like an 18.
Yikes.
He rolled a 16 plus his thing, so it's 2. Hey, dude, you got lucky.
Yeah, so I'm just going to reach out and grab the back of, like, whatever collar or hood he has. Sir, your life is not worth those valuables.
I have things there. I gotta get them.
I know. It's not worth your life.
Ah! And he's just freaking out. And the goblins are gonna shoot at the wall. They're like, ah, shoot.
Presumably on his turn, his wife and kid ran onto the boat.
Up to.
They're
Does a
not on
nat
it.
20 hit?
It
The
has
thing?
to go above 25.
Have to go above 25, or does it see?
It has to. Nat 20s aren't auto successes.
AC is 25.
Okay. Okay.
Oh wow, that is a very high AC.
Yeah, they are.
Because it's a 23. That's so lame. That's so lame, bro.
A nat 20 is an auto success, though, for an attack roll. Yeah, it's an
Attack
auto
roll?
hit.
Typically,
Yeah, it's an auto
yeah.
That's what I was. I'm like
I
so
did not think
confused. I thought that would be like the only way if it's a physical object, you know, like that. And if it's a, I think
It
yeah,
has an AC and an HP, so I guess.
then that's like a character, and then was it automatically hit?
Yeah.
I think it's an auto hit regardless of what it is.
If I recall, yeah.
I think we're gonna have to roll it that way, JP. I'm sorry,
It's alright.
dude. If wasn't a nat 20, still wouldn't hit because it would have just been a 23. Fuck. But yeah, it hits because of the damage. It just like
How much damage
like
did the
that
attack
one.
do?
8 plus 6,
Okay, then yeah, the bear kid's gone.
and like one arrow just hits the center, just starts to crack, and like the whole barrier just crashes down, and it like obliterates and like sparkles and it dissipates though. And as it dissipates, you guys are just looking at the archers now.
Shit.
No. You're holding on to the guy. What do you want to do?
Is he
So,
still
DM?
struggling?
DM, you never answered, I don't think. Did his wife and kid run onto the boat during his turn? Because they're not on the turn order.
Yeah, they're on the boat. They're on the boat next to the Mayette. It'll be like on his next turn, then she'll have the opportunity to get below deck and be safe. But other than that, she's like out in the open still, along with you guys.
Alright,
Sorry.
so
Right there.
I'm going to wrestle with this man and use my movement to push him to the boat.
Okay. He's just gonna be fighting like, no.
Yep. And I will say, ma'am, please get lower to the ground. The arrows cannot hit you that way. You and your child, get down.
She like kind of is holding, bearing her child, trying to get through. And as you move closer, you can move your token, and I'll move it.
Yeah. So I spent 5 to get here. Half my movement is this, so I could probably get him to the boat. I don't know about onto because he's struggling. So
It'll be a little more movement.
I will
to
also
get
I'll also put myself in his way. So let's switch sides here.
Okay, you'll get in front of him, and he's just stretching out. I have things. I have to get these things. Come on, there's a box. It's just beyond out. Quick, come on. Let me get it. Just like freaking out.
Yeah. So switch place, and yeah, I'll kind of, as I'm wrestling him, I'll actively try to put myself in the way of the arrow so that nothing can hit him that will hit me if they try. So
Okay,
that'll be my turn.
You're a meat shield.
12 uncanny dodge now.
And now the gnolls, they're gonna fire to just like aim up. Fire arrows. These 3 are fire arrows, and they all start heading towards the ship. Mayette, the woman, and
I asked the woman and the child to fall prone, is what I said.
Okay.
So all attacks would have disadvantage.
Well, okay, all right. So, the one against the woman misses. The one that Marcus, you get hit in the back of the neck, just not the back of the neck, just like the back of the shoulder blade, kind of like in between your armor, and that like kind of starts to burn a little bit. you get hit with 10 damage. It was a nat 20,
Yep.
and then another nat 20 went to Mayette as you just get hit straight in the shoulder by one of the flaming arrows.
Three
For
nat 20s in 2 rounds. Jesus Christ.
Ew.
14
not
points of damage.
We will have time to rest on the boat.
Not
Dude,
again.
I'm amazed.
Not again.
Well, we started with 2 nat 1s at the same time, so.
Amari.
That's what you get when
So the boat has to be pushed out like all the way, right?
It has one more time.
It has
Alright,
one more
he's gonna
thing.
Run over here,
Athletics
and I'm gonna just like run up, basically just slam my shoulder into it. Like, we have to get going. Boom.
And break your
Natural one.
Oh my goodness.
Dude,
Break your
dude,
shoulder.
dude,
-1.
I will tell you. Roll me a d4.
A D4.
Just for
Oh,
just
yeah,
for
you're-
effect.
it's gonna break his collarbone.
You run just you just like hurt. You slam your shoulder into the boat, and it doesn't even move. And you just like almost fall back. Just you hurt your shoulder for like 3 points of damage.
That's my turn.
All right, Marcus.
Okay, so Marcus is gonna he got hit in the shoulder. He was like, "Argh!" But he's gonna keep pushing the boat, and he's gonna push.
Go ahead, push. Push, boy, push. There you go.
Get on the boat!
You give it all of your strength, and then Amari just comes over, bops it for a second. You doesn't move, and you continue pushing. It hits the water and continues to sail out. On you guys' turns, you can start hopping on. But that was your action, Marcus.
Okay, can I move?
It takes movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes movement. It'll take all your movement to get onto the boat.
He's gonna.
So yeah, you can get on.
He's gonna stand here, have his shield ready to shield anyone that's gonna jump on the boat. Like basically, if the arrows are coming towards them, he's gonna try to take it with the shield, if that's the thing.
Okay. All right. Let's see if anybody's near you. I'll give it to you then. All right. Lesia.
Alright, Lesia is going to take her crossbow, aim at this knoll right here, and fire at disadvantage because of the range. It's just within 120 feet, max range.
Okay.
Oh,
16.
It's this one, correct? Which one?
This one.
Yeah. And you aim a little higher up for the angle. You release the bolt. It just like hits the knoll straight in the head, and it just kind of like just looks forward and then just collapses forward, face down.
Did I kill it?
Oh yeah, you did.
Nice.
Alright.
Very nice.
Alright, and then I get on the fucking boat.
You see some Marcus just waving everybody in.
You use the rest of your movement just to hop on.
Yeah.
Mayette.
Oh, is there a fire going on the boat now? That I'm up
It's a little bit starting to catch now as Mayette's just like trying to pat her shoulder off and hold it at the same time with an arrow, a flaming arrow on there.
Love.
Okay.
For this round, because it's a flaming arrow, you take 2 points of damage. Mayette.
Owie.
And
Oh wait, I have fire resistance. What do I care?
yeah, you have
do.
fire resistance. So you just
One.
like you're like, hey, this is nice.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
fine. You
I
know,
have a
this-
fire arrow as well, right?
Thing's tickling me.
Yeah, you have a fire arrow on you as well. So you take 2 points of damage,
Yeah.
bitch. I'm just kidding. You're not a bitch.
I am a bitch.
All right. What do you do, man? Sorry.
Moving? Not. Oh, God, how far away are they? It might be too
They're
far.
gonna
120.
move forward.
Damn, I have nothing that will go that far. Maybe looked. So pull out my crossbow and try to take a shot at this one. Why are you not thingy?
Select the
left one.
courser.
That one.
I think
Okay.
it's just too far.
Is it
actually.
just too far?
It's 120 feet on the light
It
crossbow.
might be too far.
It's 130. Ugh.
Ah, damn. Well.
Oh,
okay.
wait, no. Range is 320. Never mind, you're good.
All right, I'm gonna pull out a crazy shot and try to hit that thing.
It will be disadvantage, but you can go more. Nope.
Well. Great.
Sorry, I thought that said 120, but it was 320. Okay,
You
we're
hit
good.
this guy in the
All
shoulder.
right.
Perfect.
No,
No.
You fire and your crossbow just goes dink, and like just the bolt like it doesn't go, and you're like, what the heck? And you point it down, and it just goes straight to your foot. Just
Wait.
yeah, you shot yourself. Roll damage.
Oh.
Goody. Ow.
Okay.
Lovely. That hurts.
We are
Like,
our
more
most
than anyone else
dangerous
today.
enemy. We do more
Professionals
damage
we
to
are.
ourselves than enemies do.
Yeah, you hurt yourself.
We are professional.
All
Alright.
going to play.
And as you do that, man, I'm so sorry. Darminicus, you're now facing all of the gnolls and goblins. They look like they're about to move up forward. The house is now, the smoke and everything is just like engulfing the whole house, or the fire is just engulfing the whole house, just like a tinderbox.
Would you say that it will take? How much movement will it take from my position to get to the boat?
All your movement, because
All
you
of
were
my movement?
next to it. Yes.
All right then. And if that is the case, I'm going to take out. Oh man. If I use extra attack, I can do it on a secondary target, right? Or no?
Yeah, you can choose.
Oh, I
to-
forgot I had extra attack now. Shit.
Oh yeah, we have.
Crossbows don't let you use extra attack though.
Oh yeah, that's true. They don't.
Because you have to reload every attack.
Bows, however.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. So you want to hold your action? Is that what you're saying? Sorry.
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna. How do I want to do this? Okay, I'm going to move on. Wait, if I hold my action, I can only attack once, right? Because that's just.
Technically, how that works. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So. All right. So.
Well, it is holding an action, not holding an attack. I personally like to have both, but
Yeah, I don't think that. Okay, so.
Well,
I'm just going to attack.
Okay. I think if you're holding your attack, you can attack twice, because that's holding your action, and you've
yeah, it's holding
two
an action.
attacks. When your if you have an opportunity attack, it's just a one attack, not the two attacks.
Yes.
So I think that's how it works.
Yeah, it is.
Is everybody
we'll play like that.
everybody going this way here, towards the boat?
Yeah.
It depends. I'm currently trying to shove the man through the water.
I'm about to get into the boat soon.
What the fuck is he? The mark is up there. Nobody's coming this way.
I don't know.
I thought everybody
It's a
would
great
be like
question.
crossing this way.
I mean, I would, but I kind of have to hold this man back from dying.
Just let it
All right,
go.
and
Let
as
it
you
go.
hold your action, Darminicus, you're on the boat, right? Holding your action.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up onto the boat and hold action to attack any. I want to say the first moving creature in my range.
Yes, sir.
So that's basically any of them.
All right. So this guy is gonna try to break free from your grasp. Well, actually no. As seeing this, everything's just burnt to a crisp at this point. He's just like pissed and gets back onto the ship.
Mm,
And,
okay. Good, because he would have made that one.
Maybe if he rolled on that one, then he wouldn't have. But he hops back up on the ship reluctantly and just kind of like hurries himself on. His wife gets below deck, and his child does as well. And then he gets to the helm, kind of starts to undo a sail and get everything prepared. The goblins, the ones that are alive, will move forward. As soon as they move forward, Darnicus, pew, pew. You shoot both of them, one of each.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
go
one
ahead.
at each. So this is the left one.
Oh, okay.
And then
You
this one's
shoot. He runs forward. Just.
And then
Alright,
this
roll
one's
a
for the
second.
right one. Oh, no worries.
Right.
All right.
Alrighty. There goes. That definitely hit.
Well,
And like you shoot this one in the gut, and it just kind of gets on one knee, just like holding it, just bleeding profusely. Ah. Dude, you're a murderer. You're crazy. You're crazy with that bow.
rage fighting.
All right, Nahon.
Nahon, now that the man, of course Nahon, let's go. I will. I will. Yeah, I won't be able to hit anything at all. Yeah, right. I am going to kind of turn, unsheath my crossbow again. I'm going to hold my action until something enters my range, the non-disadvantaged range.
Okay. The one goblin still, I forgot to say, he when he got shot in the gut, he still drew his bow and fired.
Oh well.
Shoot, and it hit Amari straight in the back for 9 damage. Unless you want to do something magical.
Shield.
All right.
What's
You have
the?
your
Wait.
your armor thingy that you get. That's
Yeah,
free.
I have my word save up, but I'd rather not. I didn't want to
Gotcha.
use that because we're going into a war.
I don't know. I feel like the first thing you're going to do is try to protect somebody. So it might be replenished.
It's true. That's true. I'd rather just cast shield right now because I have charges on my ring.
Fair enough.
And yeah, with the shield, it's a +5 to your thing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just. I mean, not that it doesn't hit. It just ricochets off of it.
All right, get on. I'm quick. I'm fine. Go.
The gnolls are gonna go ahead and with their fire arrows, they're gonna shoot at the boat.
What's the range? Are they actual longbows?
Oh, they're gonna move. They're gonna move up and then shoot.
Okay.
Longbows. Sorry, but if was that within your range?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that one's dead? Question mark.
That one is dead.
Yeah, that guy is dead.
Okay, next one.
Sorry. That guy I don't think he is. But the two gnolls they fire their arrows. Let's see if they hit.
Are we shit?
Inbound.
I feel like the man's family got below deck.
No, I've got nothing.
I feel like the man's family got below deck.
One arrow misses, just hits the water. One arrow just hits the side of the boat.
Ooh.
Amari.
I'm gonna turn around and get in the boat. slide it right there.
You can see a small little fire is starting to form from where the first arrow was, and then right when you get on, another arrow just hits the boat right next to you, and you hop over.
So there's fires on. There's like a fire arrow.
They're trying to start a fire. It seems like.
Can I stomp one of them out?
I think prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would work. Yeah, because I
It's
can
not a
extinguish a
fire.
flame. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
So I will do that. Snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire.
Sure.
You extend your hand out, and like little small blast of mist and like ice just starts extending from your hand and dousing the flame. Got a mini fire extinguisher on you.
Quick, pick up Amari and send him to all the fire.
Yeah.
Shoot him first.
Our own magical fire extinguisher.
Just
He
change out
starts-
Amari every few months.
This is the man that started Wildemount's first fireman service.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just remember to run drills every now and then to keep up to date on all your procedures to use Amari to stop.
He has to be tagged every month too and check.
Although, to be fair, he also created the need for Wildemount's first fire service by starting a forest fire.
I made a demand, and I am supply.
Holy shit, that's evil.
That was good.
See a need, fill a need.
Exactly.
All right, well,
But that's my turn.
Create a need, fill a need.
That's true. Marcus.
Yeah, so Marcus is just gonna jump on the boat. He's gonna try to take arrows if they come near him.
Okay. Let's see.
Is taking are any of these two injured at all?
No.
In that case, I'm taking aim at this one. Another attack at disadvantage.
Go ahead and do it.
11. I don't think that hits.
No, sadly not.
All right, I'm already on the boat though, so. All right, I think that's it for me.
All right. Not yet.
Oh, she has literally nothing left. So who looks more hurt? Not that she would know. Would Marcus or Ari look like they're in?
Not me, I'm fine.
I don't think
No, our
Amari's
eyes,
been
it's you.
hurt. He's shielded.
Mayet, you're the one who's been hurt, actually.
That is true. She shot herself in the foot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kill yourself.
You've been hit multiple
I-
times.
Hide
Eric,
the wound.
heal thyself.
Amari, when he was putting out the fire, you noticed Amaya just has a bolt in her foot.
Yeah, I'm gonna oh, this is gonna hurt. It's gonna help. She's gonna kind of reach into her arm, just like start her hand glowing a little bit, just pull the boat out and cast pacify on herself.
Okay.
Okay. I like it.
Cool.
So, oh shit!
Oh,
10.
nice. I like it.
It's a new thing I just got.
Hey, I really like it, actually. Is this from the Grimoire?
Yeah.
Nice.
I hadn't updated my cantrip since we started.
It's interesting you use a Sid die though. I like that.
And then
Because it balances itself out, you know?
Yeah.
And God, they're so far away. Just gonna reload my crossbow again.
Oh yeah, I reload.
Yep, that's it. I'm not gonna shoot. That's it.
All right. Dominicus.
Alright. So first, I'm going to turn to Aldous and say, Captain Aldous, we don't leave until everyone's on board. And then I take my bow, and then I'm going to first attack this one here.
The goblin?
No, the null over here. This left.
Ah, okay.
Right.
ahead
I'm
and
going to
roll,
do
sir.
this. Oh boy, here goes these rolls. I'll make sure everything's okay. Everything's good to go.
That just hits.
There you go.
Finally!
Into the right spot.
Jesus, the
You
damage.
aim, and you pull the longbow out, and release, and just you hit him straight in the chest to the point where he kind of spins around and just collapses with full force.
And then, as a matrixist kind of style, shift my target towards the extra null that's right here. To the right of it.
All right, go ahead.
Gosh darn it! Oh well, that was a good.
Fire just shoots wide over his head, and he continue. Looks like he's going to run a little further up. And when you said that, Darmanicus, he's just like, Aldous just says, "Fuck that, we're leaving now! Help me with the rigging!" And he starts to pull the sail and move. And the boat is starting to move, and it's moved like 10 feet away now. So everybody's kind of like right there. Or
I fell off in the water.
right here. It's right there. It moved there.
I was just, wait, what?
Like we've seen that before.
Goblin is just going to fire at Nahon now.
Does he move up? Does he
I
move
don't
up?
think he has to move up. Does he have to
Okay.
move up? I think he... Hold on, let me see. No, he doesn't have to. He's,
All right, well,
he's able to shoot.
I'm
And
fucked.
he misses. As it just flies over you.
I'm going to use that held action of mine to fire at that guy, even though he's not in my range.
Go ahead.
If you don't
Oh,
mind
right.
that.
Yeah, I got a range too.
Disadvantage.
That hits.
Nice.
As enough for he was already hurt. He had an arrow, a large arrow in his chest, and like you aim your light crossbow, just you kind of like hold it a little up to get that arc. You hit him straight in the eye, and he just like kind of grabs his face and squirms on the ground.
Andrew shakes it. Do not even try it seriously.
Like that. No, what do
Then
you do?
I am going to, so my movement is more than enough, as I will take a few steps forward to finally reach that fucking knoll. And I will take a shot not at disadvantage.
All right.
Not going to waste time, going to fail anyway, so that's fine.
You run up, try to get off another shot, and you turn around.
Then I turn around and use my bonus action and dash to race along this pier and leap onto the boat. Just like a flying leap.
You jump over right when it's like just a barely almost out of range. And, like you grab on the edge and like Alessia and Darmanicus just quickly grab you and pull you on.
Come on.
Thank you.
Full sails, Captain.
I'm back, by the way. Just so you know.
I'm trying, damn it, help me!
Marcus is gonna start helping him. Tell me what you need.
You start pull that rope.
He's gonna
When you
go
start
straight-
pulling the rope,
Yeah.
and you follow his direction and continue, and everybody starts to get in position, and you all get away safely.
Can we take pot shots at the knoll to try to kill it?
Repeat. Sorry.
Can we take pot shots at the knoll to try to kill it
I'll
before
let.
we get him?
Yes, I'll let you guys get one last shot on him.
Okay. Because I got
Yeah.
320 feet
He's the
range.
last one of that scouting party.
All right. Go ahead and fire, if you will it, all of you.
Here, I will
17
I
for
think that's
10.
enough.
That hits. Oh, he is still up. He's almost down. Oh, no, now he's
Okay,
dead.
never mind. Well, even if he survived,
Like,
well,
he-
here,
this will be difficult
Sorry.
to explain. His master.
True,
he turns
true.
around and gets shot in the back, kind of collapses, and he gets back up again until Germanica's arrow just like sinks into the back of his head, and he collapses forward.
Nice shots.
You guys are out of combat, moving safely through the waters. As you guys get a little bit further and further away from the dock, about like another 60 to 90 feet away, right when you get to 100 feet, you look out behind you guys and you can see other houses that were along the shoreline that are also on fire. And they're starting to catch almost a little small forest fire going at the same time.
What about the city?
anyone
Can
on the
we see-
water?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Is there anyone on the water? And did anyone like get a boat?
Did
or
anyone
something, or
make it?
just us?
You can see that you would make perception rolls.
Oh yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
have specific questions. Yeah. Perception.
Putting out fires. If
Yeah, there's just one little more. There's one more little fire.
she stomps that out.
Okay. I'm gonna get this less intense music going. Pretty intense.
Could she still make a perception, or did that take her action?
You can still make perception. Those above a 14 would see that there is like one or two ships or boats that have like made their way out and are in the middle of the lake. But you can see that there's a few others that are you like. Lesia, you're the only one that Lesia and Darmenicus, you guys are the only ones that can really see bodies on some of the shorelines, and then like knolls, or what you can guess are knolls, just like kind of rummaging through the bodies. You can see some boats on fire, and as you guys are pulling out, like probably almost 200 feet or 250 feet away, you can see a boat just catching on fire and fighting going on it, and then you can hear just like it's faint, but you guys hear some screams. They've seemed to have raided the houses outside of the city.
Can we see the city from here?
Yeah.
Is there fire going on?
You mean
No.
Trostenwald?
There's no fire at Trostenwald. No.
It's just the shore on this side of the lake that's been sieged, basically.
And as you guys continue sailing out in the middle of the lake, we will call a break, everybody.
I was just about to say, sail out to the lake. We will take a break.
A
All right. Welcome back, everybody. We're back from our break. And we will continue as you guys are crossing the lake on Aldous' sailboat, continuing through the water. What would you guys like to do? Well, let me set the scene a little bit more. You guys are on the boat. You're looking out across. You can see the fires now, or a lot further from where you guys are now, and it's only on the side of the lake that you were just on. But as being in the center, or getting towards the center of the lake, you guys are able to look out, and you can see Sorry, the motorcyclist. You can see a kind of like dark cluster of figures just moving slowly around the lake.
That is the army.
That's one big mass.
Yeah, Nahon is just kind of watching this. He's just sitting there.
Yeah, so Mark is just standing in.
He's clearly not happy.
Lesia is keeping an eye out in case something tries to attack us from inside the lake. Considering that screech she heard earlier, and we don't know what happened with that.
Okay.
Amari, he's instead of standing there looking on, he's actually sitting down, with his back pressed up against the side of the ship's railing, with his head kind of down, his palms pressed against his forehead. He's just sitting there.
Okay. And as you sit there, the breeze kind of gets a little colder for a moment as you guys are out in the middle of the lake. What does everybody else do?
Nahon is gonna. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to approach slowly to Aldous and see if he wants to, if he's willing for me to speak. So I'm sort of just standing there, sort of staring at him a bit.
Okay. Yeah, you.
See if he wants.
Oh, sorry.
He says just see if he wants to allow me to approach him.
Gives you a nod, like an acknowledgement, like when he sees you coming towards him, as he just continues to look across the lake, and then, like, at times look back towards where his home was.
Was there something you left back there?
As he's staring back. Yeah. Box of things I was collecting.
And you can see him trying to hesitate his words, and he's just trying to speak in a sense, but then comes around. What's the name of your kid?
His name's Maverick.
I suggest you keep Maverick underneath from the journey on and try to keep his head down once we get to Trostenwald.
I think it's best for me to be on my boat and sail up towards us.
If this force takes Trostenwald, that takes the north, the south, and the west of the lake. You sure?
I'll head out. Sorry, Hudson came in. Sorry, he was trying to tell me a story. It's okay. It's okay. He realizes I was playing D&D. He's like, oh.
Yes, DM.
he just went to he just came back from the dentist, so he got his cavity worked on. They put a cap on it, so now he's like feeling a little bit of the laughing gas still. So he's like,
he's
yeah,
feeling the good stuff.
I got you.
Yeah, it was just like 3 hours ago. So yeah, poor
I
guy.
went to the dentist yesterday. I didn't have nearly as much fun.
But yeah, so
No drugs.
And I am terribly sorry, Dominicus.
No worries.
I did not hear what you were saying at the end, but I lost track. I am terribly sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Then I said, if this force takes the city, that means they have the north, the south, and the west of the lake. Are you sure about this?
Well, I won't stay around here. Going north, or going up towards the mountains, and take me out and around. Probably get off to Menagerie Coast. This little thing, she can run on sea. I got enough rations for the three of us.
You could you say this boat can lead you to the Menagerie Coast?
That river continues out, leads you to another chain of rivers. If you keep going, you'll reach the ocean.
A hypothetical question. You think where in the Menagerie Coast would you go?
Go somewhere towards, probably say, stop near Nicodranus first. Check out that place. It's the most southern area. It's what I can think of now. Just become a fisherman in that area. Fuck it.
Nicodranus is a nice place. We were just there, and some time ago. You. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I guess I should be saying thank you. Didn't believe you all. But now I do. I got a lot of thinking to do.
I hope you do that thinking within safety. And then I sort of back up a bit and just try to get to everyone else. At least towards Lesia.
Okay.
And then I'll stop there if anyone else wants to do something.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say about?
Well, I was gonna have a discussion with you on the boat. I know Nahun wanted to say something. I don't know if he
Yeah,
wants to say
we'll do
something.
Nahon real quick, and then we'll do
Nah,
and then
I just
oh sorry.
Nahon chose to sit down next to Mari. Not really saying anything at all. He just sat a decent distance away, just letting him know that he's there. Just sharing company. That's it.
No worries. No worries. Mayette.
Mayette's gonna down, lean her head back, close her eyes for a bit, and just try to recall any information or nightmares about the attack on Trostenwald, like people that might be there of importance that they might have seen, or any buildings of significance, like anything of significance that they should worry about. I'm trying to recall like any information.
Okay. Roll an intelligence check, please.
Yep.
Ooh.
Remember too much. You're starting to get confused on if it was Trostenwald or Zadash as well.
Yeah.
Other than that, anybody else want to do anything?
Lesia's kind of got her map out. She's kind of like kneeling on the floor and she's looking at her map, trying to go over possible options that they can take from here. She's like, well, they're, coming in from this direction and this direction and this direction. Considering how many guards that we're aware of that they have, the amount of mercenary forces that are mentioned to be in the town, whether they'll be cooperative. She's just kind of going over her options right now.
Okay. Trying to
come up with a plan.
Yeah.
She's trying to come up with a plan, but there's not a lot going for us here.
right.
There's a lot of unknowns.
Hey, if you mind of me interjecting on that.
She won't say anything if you approach. You'll have to start the conversation.
All right. Does anyone else have anything else? I just want to make sure everyone has a little piece.
I'm good.
Okay.
Oh,
Lucio?
oh, shit.
Mhm.
Where's the kid and the woman? Correct.
They're at the bottom.
They're under us.
Yeah, they're on
deck.
the boat. They're
Never
below
mind.
deck.
Yeah, she'll make her way down to them, but don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Lucio. What's
Just
the
kind of
plan?
glances.
Oh,
I'm working on it. Don't have a lot of options here. They're approaching
Will-
from multiple vectors.
there's another option that we could take. This boat. Aldous says that he's gonna head out towards the riversides on the east side of the lake, try to get himself to the Menagerie Coast. If something goes wrong, we can take that ride if he allows us to go all the way back to Nicodranus.
I doubt he would wait for us.
That's true.
The safety of his family is going to come first. Not an asset we can count on.
You'll see sort of Darminicus look at the map a bit, and seeing a bit, and then he'll just go off and say, you know, I don't know much about tactics or anything like that. My father used to trade hunting parties. We usually defend ourselves against orcs. You would take maybe a 15 small team, and you would have me and Isaiah lead one small division of like maybe 4 to help out. But you must have led a lot of people.
Not as many as you'd think.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna check on the others.
She just kind of nods and goes back to looking at the map and trying to come up.
And as
And
Lesia gets stuck in her notes, and you guys start trailing through the lake, getting 2 hours near Trostenwald. Who do you go up to next, Terminicus?
I'm actually gonna go up to Sir Marcus.
It's like a Mass Effect game. All right.
Boy.
Yeah.
I was literally just thinking that.
Like everybody's in their station.
Hey, what do you
Terminicus
think?
just walking around. Hey, how did you? Yes.
Your thoughts? Anyway, go on, please.
Sorry.
So he's behind him right now, and I'm guessing you're still staring out.
Yeah.
Dominguez will try to bring up his chest, try to stand up straight. Sir Marcus.
Yes.
Mind if we talk a bit?
Want to say?
Well, have you seen anything like that before?
No.
A large, glooming cloud out there.
No, not like that. And with the defenses city have, we've seen, does not look very good. I believe the town is doomed.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. When we got here, everyone was just pissed drunk or sleeping on the ground. I don't know if they're even ready when we come back.
If they are. They chooses to drink on the not be good either. Because I think this city
Where are we gonna go then?
don't know. See what happens. He turns now towards you.
And I turn to.
Don't think I won't forget that you saved my life.
Look, I think we all end up on the wrong foot. You grew up as a knight. I grew up as a hunter in a small village. You know, it's completely different worlds. I knew nothing when I came out here. I got I got pissed drunk and blabbed my mouth sometimes.
Yeah.
Um,
Why did you come out?
but you have family, Marcus?
Have
I still do. Well, I still have one left. I have to find him.
who is it?
My brother. You might have heard his name when I said to oh shoot. Oh no. Lord Bacchus.
I
But
have.
right.
You're certain that he's alive?
Yes. Well, you may not believe me, but we met we met a great sage of the Sierra Green Forest, and he said he's seen him. So I still have high hopes.
Happened to your family?
Oh, oh, they passed on.
Then
We we were attacked. The village went up in smoke. Me and my brother are the only ones that got out.
village. Holes, goblins.
An unnatural force. Something something out of this world.
Evil.
Perhaps. And
You
that's
might-
what I don't like about this situation. Sorry.
Maybe
You were
now
saying?
is your time to pay them. Might not believe this.
Right.
We are fighting the greatest. Times when you fight for the big good, you must sacrifice yourself. Always have the big goal. For instance, this guy points cutting him down. Ship, save others, many others. Would have been viable. Times as a
What
soldier.
about his wife? What about his wife and kid?
But all together.
Mathwell.
They let them. Soldier. Always be focused.
He sort of stares in consideration, sort of thinking deeply on what you said.
He turns his.
You've been in battle before. You've seen stuff. Roll a intelligence check to see, to kind of get a grip of how many there is.
A lot.
To you, you're not sure. You're like, well, it could be at like 1,000. It could be like 500. You're not sure. They're kind of moving through the trees, so it's tough to tell.
We'll
Sorry.
we'll do what we can then. I'm gonna find a seat and rest up.
Well, you've been in battles.
It's small scrimmages. My father brought us out on hunting parties against orcs who would go near the village. My father would be the main leader, and he would have me and my brother lead another group.
Well, then you're gonna be fine.
Thank you.
There's a mark.
And then with that, I'll just go and take a seat and rest up a bit.
Okay. Anybody else before we get into the town? Nope. All right.
I have a question. How far away is approximately is kind of the forest where they're coming from to the, like, how much open space is between the forest and the Trostenwald?
About, you'd have to say maybe 13 miles, 20 miles almost.
Okay, so there's quite a bit of space, open space.
Yeah. The boat is just cutting straight through it. They have to go around through rough terrain, and some villages have kind of like marked out their sections and cleared out places of the forest for them to be in, and that's what was raided. But on the edge before Trostenwald, like there's just farms, and like they're kind of up against the edge of the forest, but through it, it's a pretty thick forest. Or outside, once you get outside of the city or outside of the town. But yeah, sorry. As you guys continue, you guys can have a short rest. So if you want to roll your hit dice now, go ahead. Get all your stuff back. So I don't know if you guys can or not. Some of you can.
Also, at the same time, I'm just gonna grab some extra arrows from the bag of holding that Amari has.
Okay.
To fill up my quiff.
All right, no worries.
Right.
Were there bolts in that too? I forget.
I think there were. There's like the same amount of arrows as bolts.
Okay. How many is that?
I have no idea how many arrows there were. I don't know if there
I'll
was.
take 11 to fill up.
Somebody has it. Somebody has the bag and has all the stats on it.
Mari.
You did? I didn't even know.
Mary.
Mr. Distursia.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Sorry.
We- I took 11 bolts from the bag of holding.
I don't know how many were in there.
There is the same amount as arrows. I don't know how many arrows there were. That's what I was asking. Sorry.
I don't know. Because when we had the bag, you just said that the bag had a bunch of shit in it. And I never got specific.
I'd say it's probably about like 25 arrows and 25 bolts.
Okay. So
Sorry,
there's
buddy.
14 left of each, or 14 bolts at least. I don't know how
Yes,
many
I
arrows.
took 9. Oh,
All right.
Math time. All right.
No, you guys.
How many arrows are in there? How many did you take?
I took
Hmm?
9.
So 16 left.
As you guys continue, Aldous docks the boat, kind of like almost in the same spot that you guys had found Ahab by. As he docks the boat, or not he doesn't like dock it on shore. He goes to an actual dock since he's about to go out again, and drops you guys off. He looks to you all. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, I assume he leaves immediately.
Aldous just kind of gives a nod to you guys as you start to head out and just say, "All right, good luck. Thanks again."
Warn any others you can.
Give the nod. And his wife and kid come out and they start waving goodbye to
Best
you
of luck.
guys. And the boat just continues off.
That'll signify a wave as well.
Alright,
Correct.
first things first, we need to alert the guard.
Yes, as much as
So
that
let's
could
go.
do.
Let's go find our captain friend.
Yes.
See if we
What's
can
the
get an
status?
evacuation going.
All right.
What's the status of the streets?
You guys start going around him. It seems to be just there's like a big mess of like an after party, almost not an after party, but like the remnants of the party, as there are just like some banners still left over, some things in the street, but people are starting to clean them up, and people seem to be just generally sluggish and slow. As you guys are walking through the streets, you guys can make a perception roll if you wish.
Ow.
Okay. You got above a 15. In the home,
That's 20 isn't a nat 20.
Dominicus, you two, Nahon especially, you notice him immediately. But you can, you both notice Frida Langer walking down one part of the street in the section, and then you see her go up to like a corner of the street, and around the corner comes an extremely tall man with long brown hair and a very nicely trimmed beard and eyes that just look like they can stare through your soul. And it is Armadeus as he just like kind of turns the corner and starts telling a bunch of men that are following him where to go and to do some things, and he starts to talk to Frida, and they seem to be extremely friendly.
Seems
Like-
we have company.
Fuck.
Like-
guys,
like-
back up.
like dating friendly.
Interesting.
Flirty.
This man over there,
Over there.
he has men.
Yes,
Hold
he
on,
does.
hold on.
He,
We need to tell him to rally up.
wait, he is not
Hold on.
friendly.
Do you know him?
Unfortunately.
Yes. We have come to discuss in the past. It's better for you to avoid him.
That would be Duhane's brother who had him killed.
Is that so?
Leader of a criminal organization.
And as you guys are talking, you see more men just start coming down the street that he was coming down of. And it's like a lot of men, too. You guys can see about like 25 men just kind of like starting to spread around the sections of the town. And
And
most
he's
of them
very
are going
light,
to the booze.
and he is very likely cut. Whatever ploy this is.
Rain was a good man. She'll pay for his crimes. We need to rally the captain.
Yes, but not today.
Yes.
Let us find the captain.
Agreed.
Let us sneak our way through. Almost technically.
Just avoid these men. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll still
Not-
need are you guys gonna like disguise yourselves almost like kind of like put like cloaks on or something like that?
I physically can't, but I can try.
Well, since hitting level 5, I can help us out with our stealth. Da-da-da.
Oh, pass without a trace.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you want to, we can kick it right now.
Or
Yes.
I can
Alright.
Let's
distract
do that.
him.
If you guys don't have like clothing to make yourselves like blend in,
I don't.
like then like while you're in the city and stuff like that, then like
Pass without a
like
trace.
if they're super close, you'll have to roll, you know. But like if you're farther from them, you just like need to have something. But like
Yes, I think having shadows around us will be enough. Just
Unless we
stay
can pull
away.
her hood up on her cloak, but that's about it.
What about Shiny here? Sorry. As I look at
You want I can distract them? Sneak past.
Does not seem necessary. Just to attract attention.
Indeed. Plus, he has never met you.
That's what I mean. Doesn't know who I am.
Hmm.
But we do not want him to know who you are.
Very well. I don't do good in sneaking.
Hmm. Perhaps we will get the edge here then. If you want to use the spell, Terminicus.
always safe. And then first, I'm gonna pull out my staff that I have in my inventory, and use with it to cast Pass Without Trace.
okay, go ahead, you cast it, and everybody roll stealth now.
Nice, we all get a +10, yeah, and we can't be tracked at all.
You get a +10. You get a +10.
You get a
Everyone gets
plus
+10.
You get a +10. 25
for myself and no.
Oh, I didn't prepare.
Lowest so far is in
Anybody else that needs to roll? Mayette.
Sorry,
I
hold on,
think
that's
it's AFK right now, right?
Wow. that
Mayette?
that +10.
36.
Ultra sneak.
Nice. Mayette?
I think she's FK. So
Hmm.
we will. I will roll for her.
And
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
She also gets a 20. As you guys just kind of like put your hands up in front of your faces and just walk throughout the crowd. Nobody seems to notice you guys as you head into the main courtyard section, and the two guards seem to be just sleeping against the archway. But when you guys get closer, one of them just like pats the other. They stand at attention, and they look at you all and say, Actually, state your business before visiting the Watchmaster.
Oh, move aside. Go back to your sleep.
Uh,
Use this. He just walks past
Do
them.
not go back to your sleep.
Don't go back to sleep. Stay awake.
Somebody
like
just walks
they're
past them.
getting very confused messages here. The one guy was like trying to go to sleep. The other guy's like, "What do you mean? You said not to go to sleep." Said that one told me to go to sleep. What you mean?
So
Like
As
he
they
wants
start,
them.
they start getting into an argument now, and then you guys just kind of pass by and continue
Yeah.
up.
If they're arguing, they're awake, so I count that as a win.
how in the world did that work? Oh, it just says aloud.
You just start hearing one of them yell, "No, you're an idiot. You should just go back to sleep. You fucking twat."
Yeah, maybe I will.
Oh, they're all dead.
As you guys run up, you see the giant door to Elric's place.
Right. Is it open?
No, it is closed.
Alright, and knock really loud.
But just use Amari's knock. Just
Yeah. Choom.
Thaumaturgy the door open.
exactly.
I mean, I could.
But you knock like a cop. Boom, boom, boom. You hear some footsteps, and then the door opens ever so slowly, and then you see Elric kind of peek his head out. Oh God! Oh, it's you all. All right. Oh, it's good. It's good to see you all. Come on.
We have
Come
a
on in.
problem.
Problem?
Start first.
I just made tea. Come on. Come.
Good.
As you
I
guys,
think there will be time for tea.
it's always time for tea. What do you mean?
There is an army currently marching on the city as we speak.
What?
Yeah, so you know what we told you about? Apparently that is happening now.
The shore, the northern shore of the lake has already been besieged.
I'm amazed that you haven't noticed anything. What kind of leader are you? Go gather your men, now!
He starts to like you get freak out a little bit. Okay, wait.
Perhaps.
Before I freak out, I called for a meeting. It's supposed to happen in like 2 hours from now. And,
You-
actually, 30 minutes from now. Fuck.
Yes, you do
How
not have
long
that.
do we think it'll take for them to get here?
Probably about a day. Like they'll show up or like the whole day. Like it is about like now noon. They would show up at about midnight or in the middle of the night. You think?
So half a day.
We have about 12 hours before they arrive.
Well,
I see.
we have 12 hours to save the city if we can unite the nobles like you had said. I organized a meeting. Langa is supposed to be there along with some fucking person that she brought. I don't know. And then there's there's well, let's just say I at least convinced the Von Brandt to supply something.
I can tell you right now this meeting will not go well. She and that person are a part of this. They want this to happen for whatever reason.
The man that is with her is part of the myriad.
You wouldn't want this town destroyed, would? To what?
It would be bad for business.
What if we use his troops against them? If you're telling me he's from the Myriad, he came here with a lot of men.
Yes, you did. Personally, I would suggest evacuation, settle, to get the civilians out of here before any of them hit.
But on what grounds? If he starts talking about evacuations, they're gonna start wondering how did they get this information from.
Wait, is there a safe place in town? I fear if we let the civilians out of there, they might get slaughtered in the open.
It's possible. They're attacking from multiple flanks.
Exactly.
They're coming north. They're not coming south. We're not being pincered. I need to send a scout out. And he just, opens the door. Gendry!
The force consists mostly of gnolls, half-orcs, and
Goblins.
Okay. All right. And this soldier, one of the soldiers from the archway comes out. Ah, yes, Marchmaster. Gendry, damn it! Go send a scout! Scout the southern border! Scout the road! Make sure it's clear!
Why haven't
We're
you
prepared for an evacuation! He's like, oh, yes, sir! He just, runs out.
By the end of this, they will know that we are here and that something is happening. What matters is getting these labs out of here.
God, you're right. Well, maybe. What if we can stay and hold it?
what does this town have in the way of defenses?
We have...
So this siege weaponry?
No, we don't. We have the capability of blocking off the northern part of the city.
do it right away?
We have... We can almost build a fortress quickly around it, around the square. It'll shut off the rest of the town, but we need to make a small little area, defendable area. It's meant for when things like this happen. Oh God! Oh God!
That is.
He's
Where
starting to
do we
freak
put
out.
all these? Where do we put all the people? We can't put them in the square.
He is starting to have a panic attack.
Hey!
No one's gonna walk. No one's gonna
starting
walk
to freak out. He's like, you can see this guy is very, very young. He probably looks about 17 or 18,
No one's gonna walk up very calmly, just kind of pat a hand on his shoulder. They know. The king will not help anything. You are the commander here, yes?
Yes.
Remember this. Your father has very likely found himself in the same situation in a time when he was not ready for it.
I doubt that.
Maybe he has forgotten to tell you, but things do not happen without people doing it. Panic now. Who knows what's going on. It will be okay as long as you act.
Make a persuasion roll with advantage.
Everybody goes through this. Everybody.
Well, I doubt his father pissed himself like he does.
He's starting to calm down a little bit more. He's trying to catch his breath, but he kind of nods thank you to you, Nahon.
Smiles, backs off.
Amari, as you're looking out the window, make a perception roll.
Nice.
That's lame.
I'm too busy helping this kid.
You don't notice anything. You start to look around, but as soon as you start to kind of lose focus and just start to daydream for a moment, walking towards the center view of that you were looking at in the middle of the street, is this man in this kind of ethereal figure in elven armor that's on all blue that just stops and looks at you directly, giving you eye contact, and then when you focus in and see the face, and when you start to see it, your eyes kind of blur, and you can adjust them again and look back to the same spot, and the figure is gone. It is the same one that you had seen.
Amari will like lean closer to the window, almost like pressing his palm against it, like hunched over, sort of, kind of just like peering out to see if he can find the figure again. Maybe it just got lost in the crowd.
No, you start to look around and you can't find it.
Turning to Amari briefly and seeing him technically leaning out the window, I sort of try to bring him back inwards. Amari, what are you doing?
I thought I saw something. And I'll take a step back from the window.
What did you see?
Nothing. I thought I saw a knoll in the town, but it was nothing.
All right. I just turn back towards everyone else.
All right. Elric is still trying to calm down and breathe.
You can do this, I am sure.
We should see what sort of traps we can come up with.
I still need the city support then. We have to attend the meeting. Have to. You have to.
Where's the meeting gonna be? Here?
Yes. Soon. Oh God. Fuck me. I need yours. I need your help.
Listen, we are here, aren't we?
Lesia walks over to Mayette. She kind of whispers to her, it's like, "Can you do the calm?"
Say again, I just got bad listening. What you saying?
Lesia walks over to Mayette and kind of whispers to her, "Can you do the calm thing?"
Not so much right now. I mean, unfortunately.
Fuck. Alright.
So Marcus is gonna fold his arms. How many men do you have?
Oh.
50 men.
Well, gather them now.
Yes.
All of them. Make sure they're sober.
Frida and her men, we're gonna need them. Maybe.
Rally your men, and the others will come. You need to show that you are ready, so they can be.
Right.
Right. Hold on. What should he tell the people if they start rallying up all these soldiers? What should he say?
A drill.
Hmm.
Tell them you are doing a
do
drill.
that.
I'm not sure this will be taken seriously in
Then
these
what-
states.
Probably not.
It's more of the people, not the soldiers. For now.
Gives a nod and just starts running out and yells for the other man's name, and he starts giving him orders. He disperses, and you can start hearing movement going around the outpost, the small little outpost, as it's itself a little small square walled little section. But other than that, it has a small little courtyard in itself as well. But it's not as big. But they start working on building defenses, grabbing their palisades and moving them around the certain areas and start blocking off sections of the street. And that's when people start to kind of like you all start to notice, like the town starts to notice, and they all kind of get a little confused.
You know, I was about to say that we are totally fucked, but perhaps we are not. This is impressive.
We're gonna wanna have a scout or something sent out to let the farms on the outskirts know to get out, because they will be the first.
Sorry, you're
You're
muffled.
We will need to send a scout out or something to let the farmers on the outskirts know they are in danger.
Agree.
together what they can carry and move.
I would defer myself, but I kind of looks by Zan like may not trust me, honestly.
Probably not.
Hmm.
I will go.
Mario turns around. I will go too.
Or we could have one of his guards do it.
No.
Hi. One of my men can ride out. I have good riders.
We might be needed at the meeting. This will take a while for them.
True.
But won't he be there?
There's another man as well that I was contacted by. He told me he could help me. He also had men.
Nazar man. By what name?
It's that man that you guys had talked to me about, Testophanos.
Oh. Okay. And what did he say?
He wished to extend his gratitude and kind of seen the problem. But I don't know. I fear it may come with a price.
It always does.
Depends on its price then. Whether it is worth paying it.
So you haven't answered me. Is there anywhere safe we can bring the civilians?
Once my scout comes back with the report, if the south road is good, then they must head to the Wyoon Gate. I'll keep them safe there.
All right.
But we'd have to start telling everybody to prepare now, get ready for something. I don't wish to have that. I don't wish to make that authority yet until I need to have more manpower.
Red, just a quick question. What's the time, let's say, for soldiers to move up from Nicodranus to the Iron Gates?
It'd be like 3 days, and then from that it'd be like a day and a half to Trostenwald, so it's like 4 days in total. From Nicodranus, yeah. 4.5, sorry. Something like that.
More time than we have.
Just a little bit, you know.
Okay.
At the end of this, I think that men know who we are and why we are here, no matter what we do. I do not consider that a risk.
All right.
What if?
Wait.
I don't
Go
know.
ahead.
All right. Yeah. All right. This is just a statement. It's just an idea. This is just an idea. What if we had Sir Marcus go to the meeting as a representative from the Menagerie Coast, because they've already been sending soldiers up, so he could just be there as someone who was passing by, like, so they can listen. You can at least listen in on what's going on.
What's bad?
Soldiers
And the
from
rest of
Menagerie?
us?
Well, they were sent up north to the Ashgard garrison from Nicodranus, right? Or am I
They're starting to move, yeah.
Okay.
They're at the Wyoon Gates right now.
Perhaps that would be way around this, since Sir Marcus does have some presence to him. That would be a way.
I can do that.
You could.
But
You
what
can
of the rest of us?
We can work on creating defenses for the town, traps, barricade.
as we stay out of the limelight, away from Amadeus.
I like that.
But was the plan for him to ride out towards the Wyoming Gate?
No, you're going to the meeting.
Alone.
Representing basically the Nicodranus forces.
air quotes, Nicodranus forces.
And while the rest of us work on creating defenses for the town, or
Well, staying out of sight.
yeah,
So you want Marcus to tell them that Nicodran is sending soldiers?
You are basically the advancement parties to make sure that everything from the Iron Gates up north is secured, and then once you
Which
come back,
is not.
your force will move.
He looks confused. What force?
Perhaps
When we left Nicodranus,
No, I
we
understand.
saw.
These are not my
Sorry.
forces. Oh,
not a,
you want me to play a game?
We need to know. We need to know their game, so we must play along as well.
I think a better way to put it is you are here now for a reason, and you are not satisfied with how this has been going on. You've been here for at least a day now.
couldn't we just have him be there as a guest of the watch?
You could.
Okay.
It could be as
Probably be
much
a lot easier.
military and moral support as much as he actually is.
It's also true.
Yes.
Okay. I will
Perhaps
do
a guest then. I like this. I like this.
I need to go in
Okay.
like
Alright.
15 minutes. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Yes.
We're gonna have the little meeting real quick. Actually, no, I think it might take too long.
That might
Yeah.
take a
It
while.
might take a while.
That sounds like
First thing next episode.
Political
a lot of
discussions.
room.
Yeah, that's totally okay, guys. I'm okay having these sessions as long as you guys are. So
Yeah.
planning. These are the setups.
I just gotta work tomorrow, and that sounds like a lot of role play.
It likely is.
Before.
So
Wait, are we ending now or not yet?
yes, we are. As you guys are
Once we hit
in the office, you guys know what you're doing. So everybody separates and starts going out of the tower. And Marcus stays in there with Elric.
Before I head out, I just want to talk to Elric real quick. Like, Eric, one last thing. Have you seen our horses?
Oh yeah, yes, the stables.
Oh,
That's
thank
not-
goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, the horses are gonna be mad at us, but thank goodness. See, I knew you did good. I knew you did good, and he walks out the door.
He feels a little better. He's like, yeah, I did so good.
So Marcus just turns toward him, looks very unimpressed.
And he looks at him and kind of like looks back down, like fuck.
He already has one disappointed father. You don't need to add another.
He's got two.
He's got
dads.
two angry dads now.
So he's just upset.
Poor guy.
But yes, this is where we end tonight's episode, everybody.
That
Thank you
person
guys so much.